Oh my god!
We are shaking things up today because we have 2 days to explore Zagreb, capital of Croatia, and we are gonna stick to the $100 per day for both of us budget. Do you think we can do it? Let's find out. The good thing about our accommodation is it is right in the middle of the old town. Like once you are out of this door, you'll see what I mean. And outside, the trams are everywhere, and there is a constant flow of people going about their day. You can't miss the beauty of Austro-Hungarian era buildings standing tall alongside all the hustle and bustle. It's like the city never stops, always moving with the perfect mix of old and new.
And our first stop will be one of the oldest bakery in Zagreb. Look, it's already 10 o'clock, we are hungry, so we thought let's have a breakfast first.
1 apple and 1
Yogurt, yeah. So one is cheese and the other one is coming. It's of apple, and that's the first time we are gonna taste that. If you are in Zagreb and if you want to try like traditional borek, you've gotta come here because that's what I heard, that all the local people likes to come here, and if you can see around, like there are a few locals eating with us, so I think we have made the right choice. And the great way to eat borek is with yogurt because it can get a bit like oily and like stuffy. So with yogurt you can wash down all those things really nicely.
I'm gonna just pour down this yogurt and take some pastry, yogurt, and big bite. Oh my god, you were right. Yogurt makes it easy to, I guess, going down to your stomach.
It's also pigeon approved because they are waiting for us to drop anything, so they come quickly and have a bite. The best way to explore Zagreb is obviously by foot, like we are doing right now. But one thing you need to remember is it's a very tram-friendly city. So you see these tracks, these are for trams, and we nearly had an accident. Like it's in our instincts, like if someone is coming from the opposite end, you would like give them space, right? So you would go this way. That's exactly what Sagar did, and the tram was coming from behind. So if you are in Zagreb, make sure walk safely. Always look back for trams.
So now we are taking the smallest funicular in the world. Oh my god, really?
It's only going to be a few seconds.
And it's very cheap as well, so why not? It's an experience.
People are so nice, like it was all full and they... It was full and they were all like giving us space. So kind.
I'm not sure what's happening, but I'm loving it. What does it mean?
It's a little town in Hungary.
Okay, that ride literally lasts like half a minute, I guess, but it was so cool.
In Zagreb, there is lower town and there is this upper town. So if you want to come from the lower town, you can take the funnest way, which is the funicular, and it's the world's smallest. It was only 0.66 cents for one person, and it only lasts for like few seconds. But it was so much fun. But the other way is to climb the stairs. So you burn all the burek calorie if you like, but we wanted to experience that, so we took the funicular. Now it runs pretty frequently, so you don't have to worry about waiting, I'd say. And it's pretty simple. You can either pay by cash or they actually accept a Visa card as well. And we tried the Visa because I wanted to see if they charge anything on top of it. They didn't.
Babe, only 2 minutes. Are you stressed about it?
Nah. Camera's out. Look, everyone is started to film. It's gonna happen soon.
Let's pause for a bit. Rewind it. And let's play it again. Oh my god.
Nothing can prepare you for this. Oh my god.
Oh my god. As soon as it fires, I was like, ooh. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Ooh. Let me catch my breath. What you just witnessed is a tradition since 1877. Literally. So since 1877, Zagreb is firing this Greech ball at 12, sharp 12 in the afternoon. And then the bell rings. There are a couple of versions of these stories as to why they do it every day since 1877 at 12. One of the best ones involve a love triangle. Obviously, there are like official, non-official stories to this, but the one that I have read and heard is that two guards were guarding this town hall, and those two guards were in love with the same woman. Now, at the same time, when all this was happening, Turks. That lady is really shouting her heart out, so we are gonna wait. Okay, I think she's calm now, but the other one is coming. Okay, anyway, so the Turks were over that side, up on the river, and they were like planning to attack on Zagreb. These two guards were here, and one of them was sleeping on the floor, and the other one was like thinking about how he can win the heart of the woman he loves. And while doing so, he was just walking, and the guard who was sleeping, he just tripped, and accidentally fired the cannonball. Now when he fired, that went over to the river to the Turks' leader dinner table where he was eating chicken dinner. And the Turk leader got really frightened because the accuracy of the shot was like immaculate, and he was like, it could have killed me. So being a superstitious person, he decided not to attack on Zagreb. And actually, Turk could never conquer Zagreb. So those two guards who were actually not doing their job properly saved the Zagreb, and they became national hero. And if you're wondering who the woman chose to be her man, is neither of those. She chose love. She ran away with the neighbor, with his neighbor. So anyway, so this is like a made-up version of the story. There is another story as well, which I'm not going to bore you with. I may write on my blog. But yeah, what a fascinating story, and what a quirk to have, like since 1877. And while we are talking about the quirky things, don't forget the beauty of this cathedral in Zagreb. So we were just passing by and we randomly stopped at this church, and honestly, it surprised me. Even after going to so many churches and cathedrals, I still got amazed by the beauty of it. I'm pretty sure the camera is not gonna give any justice to it. You just have to see yourself, and it's free. I'm not sure the exact story behind this beautiful church, but this is like a very famous, iconic spot because of the beautiful like tile work that you see on the roof. This is St. Mark's Church. Oh, and it looks like we can't go in. So sadly, we just have to admire the beauty from outside.
And did you know Zagreb is providing a free Wi-Fi all over the city, and Ami just connected it to the Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi is working really good. Good on you, Zagreb. We did not expect Zagreb to be this busy because there are lots of tourists, and on top of that, there are some school tour as well because we are seeing lots of students as well.
We're walking towards the stone gate. This is like 13th century old, like just a part of it. And there is like a painting of Jesus and Mary inside. And some believe that it has got some magical power because it's magically survived the 18th century big fire. When you are in Zagreb, make sure you admire all the beautiful statues. It's like you can actually become part of it. So just walk around and have fun with that. If you only have 2 days in Zagreb, then you can copy paste our itinerary. I still can't pronounce it. But if you also want to learn more about Zagreb, then you can do free Zagreb tour. We haven't done it, but I have seen a couple of people, like groups of people doing free tour. So that must be good.
We found the coolest Lego steps, I would say, to go inside one of the shops.
Zagreb is quirky. They know how to make someone smile. We are randomly walking on this street. It looks like it's full of cafes and restaurants. I will put this in our guide so that you know exactly which street to come to.
But they look expensive, eh?
Yeah.
It's because it's right in the center of the old town. They are going to be expensive. But we are trying to find a coffee shop.
Yeah. So we came out of like Hasabasal. It's just like 1 minute away from all the people. And we found like a very calm place.
Quiet place,
And
yeah.
quiet, yeah. And at first I wasn't even sure that they are open. But they are. Oh my God.
Zagreb is full of quirky things, and this is one of them. There's a back, and you know what is that? And I'll show the front.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. That's what Sagar is trying to say. Ooh, baiti. Padti thi saniu.
Oh my God, babe.
Oh my God. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So she doesn't have only big butts, but also.
Oh my God. Don't be so ashleel, man. But she's so ugly. I'm so sorry. You know, these days all the influencers, content creators are trying to sell you things. Actually, we need your help. We are struggling with our power bank. So if you know a good one, just let us know in the comments so we can go and buy it. Once we buy it and once we like it, then we'll sell it to you. If you know a good brand, very cheap, durable and lightweight, please let us know in the comments. So we are at the scaffolding church. This is the name I have coined for the location because poor church is under construction since ages. Like all the photos you pick, it's always been under the scaffolding. There was this big earthquake in 19th century. That was the first hit. Then they repaired it. But then in 2020 as well, when the whole world was fighting against Corona, Zagreb had seen like a very big earthquake. And again, the poor cathedral went under construction. And it's been under the construction since. And this is the most surprising fact. This is are you ready for it? The tallest building in Croatia.
Oh my God, really?
Croatia, not Zagreb.
My God, that's something, eh? If you ignore those, couple of scaffolding on those towers, the entrance, the main door of this church has very tiny intricate details, and yeah, it's very, very pretty.
We are now at the main square of Zagreb, and seriously, it's buzzing with people. In the evening, they sometimes have musicians. They play like a proper band. They play live music, and it's like very lively, very vibrant. And in the center, you'll see like this big ass statue. This is Ban Joseph Jelasic. I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but he was a governor from 1848, and he's sort of a national hero for Croatian people because he started this sort of movement to have like Croatia as a country rather than just another like province in the Austro-Hungarian Empire.
Now we are going to a traditional restaurant called Last Strook. So if you are like us and want to explore the local cuisine, then we try to go on very traditional restaurant that has, you know, good reviews on the Google as well.
And it's budget friendly.
Yeah, that's a must. So we are going there and we're gonna have, I guess, dumplings, but traditional dumplings, I guess.
It's
right?
called Strukli.
Strukli. Oh, that's why the name is Last Strook.
This is all made up things, by the way.
We like to assume things, and we are very good at it.
This is what I was talking about.
There's one on the right. That's it.
20 minutes? Okay, yeah, we'll be there in 20 minutes.
Perfect.
Thank you. I must say this is a really pretty restaurant, and it's traditional restaurant, and everyone who is sitting in the restaurant, they are eating only one thing, strukli, I guess. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but so we order one truffle paste strukli, and let's see how it goes. I mean, I'm very excited.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's steaming hot.
Oh my god, babe.
Is it that good?
It's so creamy.
Is it mushroomy taste?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that's what I was saying. But it's so good. Oh, this is the dumplings, babe.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of a pasta, to be honest. It's not a dumpling, but it's a pasta. Love it. And what we found out in Bosnia and Croatia, different cuisine restaurants, like Asian restaurant, one that was just outside was Sri Lankan restaurant as well, Indian cuisine as well. So in Croatia, you can find plenty of different cuisines. So if you want to try it, one Japanese restaurant as well, actually.
Also, we noticed, I'm not sure if this is because it is like a proper old town or the tourist area, but like overall hospitality is really nice. Like all the staff we have met, very polite, very attentive, and they make you feel really welcomed.
Actually,
So,
yeah. That was, we were missing in Montenegro and Albania as well.
Yeah,
But
like
Bosnia, they were great.
We are kind of looking for the tunnel,
This is a hideout spot, babe.
but we can't find it.
We have no idea where we are going.
I mean, we found the park, and the park is next to the tunnel. But yeah, we don't know where's the starting point of that tunnel. We'll update you. Oh my god, someone is smoking a joint. I think those guys.
Google Map is wrong about this tunnel because he doesn't know where it's. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so Google Map is wrong because it doesn't know where the actual tunnel is. So we were just walking randomly and we found it.
I'll pin this so we can share the exact location for ya in our guides.
So in World War II, this tunnel, they were using it as a bomb shelter, and in 80s and 90s, this was used for the rave parties. And it's pretty creepy looking, eh? If the lights are out and everything. Yeah.
But now it's just an empty tunnel and it's free. Sometimes I think they put up some stuff if someone has anything to display. But yeah, right now it's just tunnel. Sagar, I'll just go out otherwise.
How are you gonna go out there?
From here. I don't know at which point I became claustrophobic in my life, but I think I remember in Morocco once I first time experienced it. I actually literally couldn't breathe and I was like crying, remember? And then Sagar took me to the terrace. And right now as well, like I know that I'm breathing, but it's a struggle. And worse thoughts come into my mind. So I'm like, I cannot wait to go out.
So the thing is, for the last 7 months, we are traveling on $100 a day budget for both of us. This is the first time we are making a vlog of how we are achieving this. And even in Croatia is not, I would say, cheap country, to be honest. It's a European Union country and it's an expensive one. Basically what we are saying, if you want to travel the world, you don't need that much of a money. You can just have less than $100 a day budget as well and you can still travel. Remember this tower? Yeah, the one where everybody got scared, especially that lady. Yeah, that lady over there. Yeah, that's the one. Well, we are gonna climb that tower to see the Zagreb from above. But before that, let's climb some stairs.
Go straight in the garden by wooden spiral stairs.
Perfect, thank you.
Welcome.
Here we go again. I hope there is no bell. Wow, this is cool.
And also inside this tower, there are some pictures as well, showing how was Zagreb looking in 1960s or 1930s as well. Pretty cool. Oh my God, there is a photo here of that funicular that we took from 1936.
This is where it all happens. This is the place where they fire cannonball from. Like the person who's doing it has got his uniform, noise cancelling thing, gloves.
And you're forgetting one main thing, babe.
What
The cannon machine.
Oh my God, this is so fascinating. Wow. Oh my God.
The thing is, we are in Zagreb in Croatia in autumn season. That's why we are seeing all those orange and yellowish leaf colors, and it's so beautiful.
You know, in Croatia, Dubrovnik split, those coastal area gets all the popularity, all the recognition. But if you are planning to come to that part of Croatia, then just make sure you have at least 2 days here. You don't need more than that. You will get to experience the city and you can use this video as a reference, because I think in 2 days you can do so much. And like the quirkiness of the city, the beauty of the city, you can just experience all in all. But it's like, it's a good city, seriously. Just kidding, it's PO time. Vivo is near.
After a long day of exploring, this is how we treat ourselves.
It's work hard and then get your reward in the end. Policy. That's how we run our business. Today we are in the search of a very traditional and original Croatian cake. I mean, it's early in the morning, but who's looking at the time? Seriously, I've been dreaming of having this cake ever since I researched about it. Can't wait.
And if you're wondering why we are walking this fast, because we always walk this fast. I don't know why and how we come up with the fast walking thing, but this is how we walk. Have you seen anywhere in the world that they park their car right in the middle of the road? Well, in Zagreb they does, and actually that makes sense because both side of the road there are trams going on both ways, and there's only one space that you can park your car. So they park it right in the middle of the road.
And the fascinating thing is it's so normal that no one beeps at you because that's how they do it. And like the first time we saw it, we were like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah, we were so amazed and we were so angry at that guy as well. Why is he parking in the middle of the road?
This is the moment. Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Nothing makes me happy than looking at this beauty. Oh my god.
Oh my god, look at that cake. Look at all those layers. There is custard, there is some chunkiness into it, and also there is a wine in it as well. If you are in Zagreb, you can't miss this place. And this place is very famous, very well known among the locals. And this particular branch has been serving like pastries and cakes and bakery items for like 45 years. More than 45 years. Okay, so now that our tummy is full, let's burn some calorie. And we are off to the quirkiest museum of all. But let's pay first.
We are in the Museum of Broken Relationship, and it's a very cool concept. We will walk and talk. And we'll try to film less because the reality is you have to be here and see it yourself and actually read through, because that's the fun. These are two bras that a woman has donated. The story behind is she got diagnosed with cancer and she had to remove her breasts. So it was hard for her at first. So this was her way to, make peace with this new relationship with her own self. It's not just about relationship with another human being. It's about a relationship with yourself as well. I love it. I really love it. I think I'm gonna cry.
Zagreb has so many quirky things, and one of those quirky things are museums. Have you ever heard of Chocolate Museum? Have you ever heard of Broken Relationship Museum? So yeah, quirky Zagreb. Well, you don't have to take our word for it. Just look at yourself. Also, a fair bit of warning, strolling through the streets can make you seriously hungry. And we already found one spot, but let's check the price first. Yep, it's AMI approved. Let's dig in.
So we had this traditional Croatian street food restaurant, I'd say. It's not a restaurant, it's more so a food joint. It's a very tiny space and we are sitting on the curb.
And we are sharing a space.
Oh yeah.
With this guy.
But half and a vegetarian version.
Yes, okay.
And this one, right?
As well, half.
But half. And it's with meat is fine.
Meat is okay.
Yeah.
So we ordered a couple of sandwiches. One is veg one and the other one is with the meat, like dry pork meat. But what we came to realize that because of this gentleman who is sitting beside us, that the guy who started it was a MasterChef winner in Croatia, I guess. First ever Croatian MasterChef. So, look, I have no doubt the food is gonna be really delicious, but at the same time, just the smell of this sandwich, oh my god, I can't resist eating it, to be honest. Oh my god, it's so delicious.
Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Oh my god, is there any way we can say thank you to him?
I mean, maybe he knows the owners, but if he comes by next time, I will let him know. Only like that, but yeah.
Okay, so something really sweet happened. Like, you know how we were sharing table? And honestly, that guy was so nice and we really liked sitting with him. But little did you know, he paid for our meal. Not only that, he gave us this chocolate as a gift as well. And the worst part, we have no way to contact him, to even say thank you. We gotta do a nice thing to someone for today at least, you know, spread the kindness. World is not just safe, it's kind. We always meet kind people.
Yeah, for some reason it's always been like that. We never met any rude or any grumpy people, to be honest. We always met kind people. So while walking on this Zagreb bridge, we found this very scenic road in Zagreb, literally in the center of Zagreb, where you can see all these cars behind us, and in here you will see a pretty looking road. I mean it's so beautiful, man.
And I'm like, why haven't we done this often, man? Hey, like, even this city, so this is like way out of the tourist area, but it's so beautiful. Zagreb is so beautiful. If you do have some spare time, we highly recommend this walk. I will never see Zagreb or talk about Zagreb the same way I was feeling yesterday. Like in the old town, you see very clear sign of Austro-Hungarian Empire, and it's very beautiful. But then just 10-15 minutes out of the city, it's like very green, beautiful and vast, you know. In the old town, everything is very close by, you know, narrow. But as soon as you come out, it's like vast. And this is a Bundek park that we are in, and it's very peaceful. Listen. No sound at all. It's so pretty, and the autumn colors are just starting, I'd say, and it's making this park very dreamy. Something really cool happened. As we were just walking, Sagar saw this statue from behind, and from like the ear and like just the head, Sagar was like, oh, it looks like Gandhi Bapu. And I was like, what are you talking about?
In Zagreb?
In Zagreb, yeah, out of all places. And then he's like, no, I really want to see it. So we then walked to the statue, and as you were coming close to it, he was like, oh no, it can't be Gandhi Bapu because there is no glasses. And we were like, oh, looks like Sardar Patel then. Then as we approached it, it was like tribute to Gandhi, Mahatma Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. This is so cool! Like, what in the world? I didn't expect this. It is Gandhiji.
And the quote says, there is no way to peace, peace is the way. I think that's Bapu for you.